Welcome to this explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're unpacking a really incredible concept. We're talking about transforming a local cultural asset into a massive economic engine, specifically for Arvada and Lakewood business owners. You know, it's a proven fact that a thriving community attracts global capital. And today, we're going to explore exactly how you, as a local business leader, can tap into this true virtuous cycle right here on the Front Range.
Our journey today covers 5 parts. First, the bold 2026 vision, followed by the Neural Lighthouse, exclusive sky economics, driving music tourism, and finally, the virtuous cycle. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so how exactly does a local community capture global capital? Well, to answer that, we really have to reframe how we look at the potential reopening of the Jeffco planetarium. We aren't looking at this as some simple charity project, not at all. We are analyzing this as a calculated, strategic business maneuver. It's designed to literally siphon outside dollars directly into our local economy.
Now, you might be familiar with the Arvada Chamber of Commerce's Bold 2026 initiative. It stands for Big Opportunities for Leaders to Deliver. This is their 5-year plan for regional economic strength and resiliency. And honestly, to tackle the biggest economic challenges facing our region right now, we absolutely need proactive strategies and bold community assets.
Section 1. The Bold 2026 Vision, Anchoring Economic Strength in Jefferson County.
So looking at the Colorado Front Range, spanning across Jefferson and Adams counties, we all know it's a fiercely competitive strip, especially for professional, scientific, and technical services. The secret to keeping highly educated, top-tier talent right here in Jefferson County? It isn't just about offering bigger salaries. It actually requires creating a culturally rich environment. People want to live, and more importantly, they want to spend their money where the culture is vibrant.
The Bold 2026 initiative lays out 4 specific goals: grow our talent, increase workforce housing, increase childcare capacity, and strengthen the business environment. Achieving that 4th goal, strengthening the business environment, that's the kicker. That demands unique, local anchors that actively pull in foot traffic, drive out-of-town spending, and lock down corporate partnerships.
Moving right along to Section 2, the Neural Lighthouse, mapping the civic hub.
We like to call this concept the Neural Lighthouse. Think of a strategic cultural asset like a modernized planetarium, not just as an isolated building with a dome on top. Think of it as a beacon. It's constantly emitting economic growth nodes and revenue opportunities outward into the surrounding Arvada and Lakewood storefronts. It's a central attraction that radiates capital outwards.
Now, this requires a pretty major psychological shift for a lot of folks. We are entirely reframing the Jeffco Dome. We have to stop seeing it as just a nostalgic childhood field trip destination and start recognizing it as a highly lucrative anchor and a vital economic engine for the community.
Section 3. Exclusive Sky Economics, the numbers behind the dome.
This brings us to what's known as the shared reality framework. Private planetarium operators are expanding way beyond those old-school assemblies. They are aggressively tapping into the multi-billion-dollar corporate events economy. This is the exclusive sky model, and it allows for incredibly diverse revenue streams, combining standard ticketed events with high-end food, beverage, and lucrative B2B corporate sponsorships.
Let's look at how this works in a tiered packaging model. Operators offer everything from your basic dome access all the way up to premium, full event coordination with custom branding. So why does this matter to you as a local business owner? Because it allows local caterers, AV suppliers, and event planners to bundle their services for premium payouts during these shared reality corporate events. It's a massive opportunity.
Let me hit you with a really powerful psychological trigger. $1,979. That is the projected average revenue per event, or ARPE, for 2026 in these B2B educational and corporate astrophysics events. Nearly $2,000 per event? That showcases just an immense, undeniable potential for local business capture.
And here's exactly how those numbers break down. In an LLC planetarium partnership, the local venue or space partner typically captures a 15% direct share of the ticket revenue right off the top. On top of that, operators target a 30% attachment rate on premium AV equipment rentals. That means local tech and supply vendors have a direct, recurring revenue pipeline.
Even better, the barrier to entry here is surprisingly low.
For businesses operating in parts of Jeffco, the SAGE grant provides a 75% reimbursement up to $5,000 for sustainability upgrades. We're talking about things like high-efficiency projectors. This keeps your operations totally sustainable while keeping the overhead incredibly low.
Section 4. Driving music tourism, tapping into Denver's tourist economy.
Let's zoom out for a second. Think about that iconic big blue bear peering into the convention center downtown. He's watching over a staggering $10.3 billion in Denver tourism revenue, with nearly 20 million overnight visitors. A unique, live presenter planetarium dome acting as a music tourism destination that can siphon a really lucrative percentage of those exact overnight visitors directly into Jefferson County.
Here is how that local business funnel actually plays out in real life. Step 1. An out-of-town guest buys a ticket for an exclusive Music Dome show. Step 2. Before or after the event, they dine at a local Lakewood or Arvada restaurant. Step 3. They stay in a regional Front Range hotel. Boom! Just like that, one ticket purchase immediately injects cash across your local retail and hospitality sectors. And the financial benefits just multiply from there. We are looking at real supplemental district income. LLCs can leverage Jefferson County Enterprise Zone tax credits, which significantly lowers the cost of doing business. Plus, there is a target 15% revenue mix generated strictly from exclusive local merchandise. It creates a continuous, highly profitable customer base for regional makers, creators, and sponsors.
Finally, Section 5, the virtuous cycle, securing the community's cosmic dividend.
Look, when you view the Front Range as the fully connected economic ecosystem that it is, supporting a cultural anchor like the Jeffco Planetarium becomes so much more than just philanthropy. It is a highly calculated, strategic investment into your own community, an investment that flows directly back to your local business.
But, beyond all the impressive spreadsheets, the dynamic pricing, and the economic multipliers, we absolutely cannot forget the core of why this matters. Ariel Scisney, the director of the Save Jeffco Dome nonprofit, shared this about his own childhood experience. After seeing the full night sky for the first time, he finally found hope. That was the moment when he first felt purpose in his life. At the very center of this powerful economic engine is real, profound human impact for the next generation.
So I'll leave you with this final provocative thought today. Are you ready to invest in your own backyard's prosperity? It's simple, really. Enrich your neighborhood, enrich your business. Support the Dome via the GoFundMe link in the description to trigger this virtuous cycle yourself. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and until next time, keep looking up and keep looking local.